Next on TCM, No Time for Sergeants. Then, Ace of Aces. And later, Ernie Pyle's story of G.I. Joe. TCM tells it like it was today.
Hello there, I'm Alicia Malone and welcome to more of TCM's Memorial Day Marathon. We have a lineup of war films all weekend, spanning a variety of genres, and we start the afternoon with a comedy. From 1958, directed by Mervyn LeRoy, it's No Time for Sergeants. The story comes from a novel by Mac Hyman that was first adapted for live television by Ira Levin in 1955, starring Andy Griffith. Then, because of the success of both the book and the teleplay, Levin also adapted the story for the stage, and Griffith reprised his role on Broadway for almost 800 performances, earning him a Tony Award nomination. So, by the time the film adaptation was produced, Andy Griffith was very familiar with his character. The script is by John Lee Mann, who used both the original novel and the adapted stage play as the source material. Griffith plays Private Will Stockdale, a naive country boy from Georgia drafted into the Air Force during peacetime, where he tests the patience of Sergeant Orville C. King, played by Myron McCormick. And watch for Don Knotts in one scene. He had debuted on Broadway in the stage version, marking the first time Knotts and Griffith appeared together. Later, of course, they would star in The Andy Griffith Show and Matlock. Also in the Broadway cast was Roddy McDowall, who declined to reprise his role for the film version and was replaced by Nick Adams. Here it is from 1958. Enjoy No Time for Sergeants. No Time for Sergeants was Andy Griffith's second feature film, following his incredible debut in the 1957 drama A Face in the Crowd, where he played Lonesome Rhodes. His characters in both films were country boys, yet very different from each other, showcasing Griffith's range as an actor. And he earned strong reviews for his performance in No Time for Sergeants, with the New York Times stating that Griffith makes both himself and all the madness that swirls around him seem briefly plausible, while Variety simply stated, Griffith is perfect. Now, Andy Griffith himself didn't serve in the military, but his co-star Don Knotts did, and Knotts had an interesting assignment. He enlisted in the U.S. Army during World War II and was assigned to a Special Services Battalion as a non-combatant soldier. Instead of fighting at the front, Knotts toured the Pacific Islands, entertaining the troops as a ventriloquist with his dummy, Danny Hooch Matador. There are many rumors about what happened to Danny, with Knotts once saying he threw him off a ship and joking that he could hear Danny screaming for help in the distance. All right, from a comedy to a drama, next on TCM's Memorial Day Marathon, we'll watch Richard Dix as a pilot during World War I. Stay with us.
Next on TCM, Ace of Aces. Then, Ernie Pyle's story of G.I. Joe. And later, Bataan. TCM crosses enemy lines today.